Hi everyone, welcome to Without a Clue Wargaming. This is the first in a series of videos we're doing, basically sneak peeks on what we're working on. So we've all been talking about these new legions we've started to put together. Dan's doing one for his Night Lords, James is doing one for his Iron Warriors, and these are my World Eaters. So this is what I've got so far. We're all building up a 1300 point force for Zone Mortalis. I'm still waiting on 10 guys that I'm making into a special weapons team. They should be here this week. I'm also waiting on the standard for that standard bearer there. Again, that should be here this week. Yeah, so let's come down here. That was the first guy I painted, so he was like my test model. Came out quite nice. I like the kind of grimy, blood splattered look, so I was happy with him. Everyone else at the moment is mostly just sprayed with Corax white, and then they've had a wash. The wash is Nuln oil, Lamium medium, and the blue Games Workshop wash, which again I can't remember the name of, but it's the only blue one they do. You mix them all up in equal parts, wash the whole models over. I actually enlisted my wife to help me. The ones that look good were actually all washed by my wife, not by me, which is slightly embarrassing. But there you go. So yeah, you can see the definition on the backs of the legs and in all the armour gaps. And they just make them look grimy and dirty. They still look white, but just like they've been through the ringer a little bit. So yeah, so I've got two veteran tactical squads. Both the veteran tactical squads, they've all got Rampager shoulder pads, which I got from Dan. There's also some Rampager heads through there, so they've got the butcher's nails, and there's a meteor hammer on each of the sergeants. It's not the best weapon in the world, to be honest, but I think it's the coolest looking of the Cadera weapons, so that's why they've got them. That squad's just got a couple of chainsaw guys. Obviously they've all got bolt guns because they're veterans, so they've all got a chainsaw, a bolt pistol and a bolt gun anyway. All this squad, they've also got knives on the back. This squad I did a little bit more with. I've got some bits from Anvil Industries, who I really highly recommend. They're chainswords from Anvil Industries, also the Widowmaker pistols, and also a lot of these arms are actually the assault arms, so the ones that are used for close combat weapons. They're just awesome bits. They look great, they arrive really quickly. Yeah, I strongly recommend them. All of the other guys in that squad have got the chain bayonets. Actually, I'll show you the painted guy. They're again from Anvil Industries. You can just buy them in bags of 10, I think. They're just really nice bits. They add a real bit of flavour to the models. They work perfectly for World Eaters, so yeah. Absolutely, like I say, can't recommend Anvil Industries enough. At the back we've got Contemptor. I mean, you've seen my models. I'm not the greatest painter in the world, but I like them to be a tabletop standard. A little bit of grime on the back there. Plenty of blood splattered all over him. I'm happy with how he's come out. Obviously he needs basing, as to everyone, but we're all using the same basing method, which James has actually got to teach me at some point. Then over here we've got a command squad. The command squad is a mishmash of Calf bits, again the Rampager heads, Mark 5 World Eater shoulder pads, and then various power weapons. Another one of the Anvil Industries chain axes. I really like that one because it's got the power cord, which is actually from one of the meteor hammers. Sorry, finger went over the camera then. A couple of guys with lightning claws, the loincloths. There's another one of those Widowmaker pistols on this guy. Yeah, just a nice mix. Obviously, as I said, this guy is the standard bearer, but I need to get the standard delivered before I can put it on. They all need washing, so you'll notice there's a clear difference between the ones that have just been sprayed and the ones that have been washed. And also the real giveaway tends to be on the backs. Like, you can see the definition in all the bits of armour and all the gaps, which you just can't see with the Corax white. And then finally, the man himself, Khan. Got him finished today, and I'm really happy with how he turned out. I think I said on the video where I unboxed him, I don't like painting flesh faces, but I actually think I did quite a good job of that, if I say so myself. A little bit of a glow on his plasma pistol. The base for him, actually, I asked James to paint for me. I've got a real weakness for painting like rocks and terrain, hence why all of my bases you see generally are just a kind of effect paint with some little bits of shrub stuck on. So I gave it to James. He very kindly magnetised this piece, because obviously he pops out, and painted the base up. So there he is on his actual game base, and he also painted up, as I said on the unboxing video, the casualty as one of his Iron Hands. It's exactly the same as his Iron Hands army. So yeah, really happy with how he came out. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. You'll be seeing these, if everything goes well. I've got to paint about 30 odd guys this week, but providing I get that done, I should be able to get a couple of battle reports done next week, hopefully against the Iron Warriors. So it'll be 2 brand new armies for you guys to see. And yeah, keep watching, keep liking, keep subscribing, and we'll see you soon.